Good morning. I recorded nothing all weekend. It has been probably the busiest that I've seen Gabby and Johnny ever be. We know how busy those two get. So we're all running around a little bit ragged, but all for good reasons. It was a cracking weekend. Absolutely brilliant. There's a load of people that have stayed over for the Sunday night because it's now Monday. And today's Cornwall Day. Lorraine and Craig are here as well, who are just adorable with their little girl Bo. And Lorraine is who cut my hair. And she has said to me that I cannot leave without having a trim. Literally, they're going to come and like pin my van down. So I'm doing the laziest thing that I possibly can. And the toilets are just behind that van there. I'm going to drive, park up nearby, have a shower. I'm going to walk in my PJs, come out in my PJs, and then get dry in the van because sometimes I find that getting dry in any showers, I always feel too damp when I'm done. So I'm going to do that and get dry in the van, and then I'm going to drive to Lorraine and she can cut my hair. And I've got hairdryer and straighteners in my van, and I can actually do my hair properly. So I'll be setting off to Cornwall, shower fresh, new cuts. What else could you possibly want apart from the things I've got to load up? John and I were talking and we're going for the whole hog. Why not? It'd be a travesty to be down there and think, why did I not bring my bodyboard? So, there we go. 2 hours and counting, fingers crossed. See this? Say hi, Lorraine.
Hi.
There we go. This is service. Look at this. I've got Bumble there. We're sat in the sunshine. And this wonderful human being is doing my hair. And I gave her a coffee in return.
Yes.
So it's
nice
all about
coffee.
that. Yeah. But look at this, though. Typical on the day everyone leaves. We get weather like this.
Absolutely gorgeous.
What do we think? Good? Oh, you know what? I'm always the last person to get a haircut because I just figure I'm just going to do whatever anyway, and I have my hair tied back all the time. It does feel so nice to get my hair cut though. So this afternoon, way later than I thought I was going to be leaving. Too busy gabbing. Shocking, I know. So today's fun task, this afternoon's full task, is how to fit this. So, bodyboard, supboard, my rider, solar panel, me in here with the bare minimum of van shuffling. Because I know everybody does the van shuffle. It's always nice if you don't. Premium rule of the van shuffle, never block the toilet door. Let's see how I get on. It's warm. I've just stopped at a services for some lunch. I love the fact now that on the KFC touchscreen jobbies, it allows you to get the vegan burger, chicken burger thing, but vegan, of course, and actually put hash browns and everything and make it into a tower burger. Because they never did before, and they'd only let you have water, and now they're letting you have the choice of all the drinks and things. So yes, definitely better. But my goodness, it is roasting. So I've just confirmed my plans. So I am going to be stopping off in Tewkesbury on the way and go see my dad and my stepmom. So that'll be lovely. And they're so used to me now. They're like, what, you're going to be here in 2 hours? Bloody hell, man. And I'm like, yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, I'll go down there and see them. It's a lovely stop off on the way, and I know I can get some shopping and whatnot and cheap fuel from there. And then I shall be on my way and hopefully landing in Devon tomorrow. Interesting and exciting. So in standard Mandy fashion, my SD card's full on my thingy, so I was hoping to get loads of cool driving shots and all sorts of things like that, but yeah, none of that. And I'm stuck in traffic on the M42. and it's so hot. My leg is on fire. My arm is on fire. Get the trucker's arm thing now, and yeah, I'm beginning to wish I'd put my little, you know, those little fans that you get, the battery fans that sit around your neck. Wish I'd have put that on before I started driving. Yeah, so Bumble, good old Gloucester Road car park in Tewkesbury. Do you think I'll be safe enough tonight? Police mounted hawk section right there. Good morning. I had a lovely time seeing my dad and Christine yesterday. Yeah, it was lovely to see him. It's we went out for some food and what have you, and the reason why I sound incredibly pissed off is because I am. Because when I stopped the van last night, I got out of the van, I could smell diesel, and I thought that's a bit weird. I thought I'd driven through some diesel or something, because I could smell it on a roundabout when I came off the motorway as well. Checked under the van, nothing dripping, nothing leaking or anything like that. Got up this morning, checked again, and there's some drops on the floor. Get a piece of kitchen towel, and yeah, definitely smells like diesel. If something less expensive, you know, could leak from this van, that would be amazing. And I'm in Tewkesbury still, so I've just called a couple of places, and I've been given the guy a name of a guy who seems incredibly lovely and helpful, who's just said he'll have a look at it for me. He thinks it might just be the fuel filter that just needs tightening up maybe. So whether it's been nudged when the gearbox went in or something, I don't know. But yeah, he seems very friendly, and I'm going to go around and see him now. And fingers crossed. Keep everything crossed for me. Bumble, you are testing the living frickin' daylights out of me. It's a good job, I love it, isn't it? Hello. Very important update is I managed to get up, check the van out, drive somewhere, speak to people twice without coffee. And now I have coffee. I'm actually on my second cup of coffee. And I hate to admit that I know you guys can see a difference. And I can tell a difference. So I am officially a caffeine addict, I think. So anyway, I phoned a lovely guy called Steve at a garage, and he said he was working on his own and he couldn't help me. But then he recommended a guy called Graham at another garage that was closer to where I was, just like round the back of Morrison's in Tewkesbury. So he gave me the details. I phoned Graham. Graham was a ledge and just said, yep, come straight round, here's how you get it. I pull up at the garage, and the guy comes out, makes the universal sign for open your bonnet. So I opened the bonnet, his mate got underneath, he had a look at the top. I told him where I saw it leaking. I told him on the phone anyway. And I'm just like, hey, see, you found the engine then. Yeah, and that got a chuckle, but you know, there's an engine in there and everything. And they must have seen what it was straight away. They were wiggling things, and then as they wiggled things, something was looser than another wiggly thing. And the guy goes in, brings out a length of wiggly thing, and replaces the wiggly thing with another wiggly thing, and sprays it with some water. I think I'm assuming to clean the diesel off, and asked me to start the engine. He was very impressed at how quick the engine starts and how lovely it sounds. And said that was absolutely fine and I shouldn't have any more problems with it. So wanted £2 off me for the part, so I gave him a tenner, and just said thank you so much for fitting me in really, really quickly. And he said no problem at all. It's never normally a massive deal from there. So now I have come back to Morrison's where I was before to get coffee and to get some fuel, because I thought I'm not putting like 70 quid worth of fuel in, if not more, if I'm going to be needing to leave the van anywhere. And he said that will be fine. I said, I'll give it a go on the way down. He goes, it'll be fine now, honestly. He said, you won't have a single problem with that, sorted. And I'm like, yay. So yes, it was something with the injector. There was a fiddly thing next to the injectory thing that's got the fixed pipey thing. So yes. So I'm parked in a space, and I've made sure that the space has got no stains on the floor underneath the engine. So I'm hoping after 2 bits of coffee, I should have a bit of a figure out. But yeah. humble. Sort yourself out, kiddo. Anyway, I think that's enough of that. So I'm going to get going. Hour and a half, it reckons. You know me, van. Be 2 hours by the time I get there. And I'm already hungry. Maybe I should eat. But let's just get down there, because as soon as I get close to it, I'm stopping just after Bristol, or just after Weston-super-Mare as my first stop. And I'm just going to have like I say a chill out day. I've got work to do, but I'm not holidaying, let's say. So I'm just going to be stopping and eating some food and doing stuff I need to do, and then probably having quite a lazy day. But yeah, get gone in. I'm here. I'm at Seaside and everything. I'm gonna go have a look round, and I'm done in already. Didn't sleep very well last night because we were worried about the little leak on the van. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go and have a look at the view and come back, get some food, and get some stuff done. So I'm on the move again, and it is not tomorrow. So I've got windswept hair. There is literally zero phone signal for me on either EE or 3. And I've got loads of work to do, and I've got to upload a video for you guys, so there's no way I could stay there. But I couldn't move on until I had a nap, and I know that sounds like a granny thing, but I was so tired. I didn't sleep the night before. I've been worried about this little leak on the van and everything, so I had to make sure I stopped for a nap. And now I'm going to another spot, so hopefully it's about 10 minutes away, and it's not quite as nice as that one. But for what I need it for, it's actually absolutely perfect, because I'm not going to feel like I'm missing out on anything, because it is just what it is. It's like a big lay-by on a quiet road, which I don't mind. So, yep, I'll see you when we get there. There wasn't a cornfield there last time I spoke to you, was there? I'm in a slightly different park up. It's about 10 minutes down the road. It is a lay-by by a road. Supposed to quieten down later. I'm not too minded. I can sleep through almost all things now. But however, I have banging 4G signal, managed to do my work, and I've just got some editing to do, so I might as well just stop here and make the most of it. You know, sometimes they just park ups just aren't what you think they're going to be, are they, at the end of the day? Bit of sunshine would be nice, but you know, I'll accept a bit of clouds, because it's still showing as being 28 degrees in this van. And yeah, so I'd sit down and crack on, and hopefully get a video over to John, so he's got a chance to do his bit to get it up on Patreon tomorrow. Ew! Excuse me. Excuse me. I ordered sunshine. So I'm thinking Ilfracombe. So I'm going to go there, see if I can get parked up. There's some car park in the middle that it looks like you can do all day parking for £6 plus £1 for overnight. From 8 till 8, I think it is, for that £1. Then I'll be off again in the morning and see where else I can get to. But at least there I've got the chance to sit and chill and do some bits of stuff, and also go out and see some things. So off we go to Ilfracombe. second gear. Ah. So this is Ilfracombe, and look, motorhome parking, especially at the back there. Very good though, that's what I think. Just done a quick pit stop in Ilfracombe, just on the outskirts, to get some bits and bats because I went to get a sandwich and my bread is mouldy because it's so hot in here. I managed to pick it up in after some pine nuts for ages. I managed to find them, so I'm a happy bunny. However, you know when you hear the name of a town and you think to yourself, oh, that sounds like a really lovely little place and you know, small and quaint, and Ilfracombe wasn't that. I mean, it is lovely, and I must admit, if it wasn't August, I'd probably stay because of all the tap shops and slot machines and all those wonderful things and beautiful beach and stuff. But because it's August, it's just too much for me. So I've had a drive round it and now know what it looks like. So as I've got a little bit of time on my parking here, I'm going to have a bit of a look and see if there's anything just a bit small, a bit further down the coast where I can stay. And we'll see how that goes. And then at least I can have a salad for my dinner now with a slice of bread. My goodness, it's warm. I have come out of Ilfracombe, making names up as I like, and made it up the hill to a passing place, picnic area thing I saw before. As you can hear, a bit of a road, not particularly that bothered. There's a lovely bay, I think it's called Helle, H-E-L-E, just literally 100 yards at the side of me. So I'm going to see if I can either walk down from here in the morning, or it looks like lots of people do supboarding and what have you in the bay, and there's a car park in the middle. You've got to get there early, and it's £1.70 to park all day right next to the beach. So that's where I might be finding myself tomorrow, and see what the weather's like, see what the sea's like, to see what gear I might try. Might just end up paddling and sitting on the beach for a bit, but yeah. So I'm going to go and have a look over the edge now. Don't you just love a surprise view? Like when you just walk in across some grass and then you just look down to the left and all of a sudden that is right in front of you. It's fantastic. And down there you can see just there, that's the car park. I'm hoping to get to that car park tomorrow, and we'll see if I can get the supboard out. You can see the supboarders already out there having a wonderful time. And there's some braver supboarders down there. And there's a bit of a headland. The water looks absolutely stunning. And I love it when it gets like that. Just round that headland, though, is Ilfracombe, just round there. And it's so busy there in comparison. There is nothing here and everything round that corner. But this is bliss. And I absolutely love it. So I thought, as I've not had a walk out much today, that I'd walk down into Helle Bay and see what the car park was like the £1.70 for all day right by the beach Malarkey. And there is this. It's 2.7 metres and my van is 2.75. So maybe not here tomorrow. Or maybe I'll walk down. Can't carry my supboard though. I'll figure it out. As you can hear, I am parked by a reasonably main road. I have a bumble here. However, don't get too dizzy now. That was what got me here. How beautiful. Plans have changed, as they do, mainly because partly because I'm a daft bat, and partly because Helle Bay decided to put a 2.7 metre rather hefty height barrier on their car park down there, and my van is 2.75. The fact that I am a giant banana is because I fetched my supboard. I didn't fetch a pump. So, I mean, I can't even blow that thing up by hand or by mouth. So a change of plans. So I found a lovely little estuary about 20 minutes away from Barnstaple itself that looks on a cycle path, and it looks like it's got a big car park there, so I can get on my bike for a little bit and do something like that. And then Friday I'm in Barnstaple for the farmers market, and I can pick up my parcels then. So I've got myself an inflatable life vest and a pump coming because I haven't got either of those. So until then, I'm going to enjoy this sunset, drink some coffee, and get ready to head over there tomorrow. Noisy seagulls, tell you. Now that's not a bad view to wake up to in the morning, is it? Shame about the motorhome, but yeah, I do like seeing the sea through the window first thing. I get this coffee down my neck and then get on to the next parking. I think it's going to be one of those ones where it would be beneficial for me to get there early. And hopefully it's right by an estuary, so hopefully I can maybe do some river fishing, or there's a cycleway there actually, so go on a bit of a bike ride, so it'd be worth getting there early to get a decent spot. So let's get this coffee working. Well, I got my view for the last like 10 minutes or so while I finish this brew before I get off, and I've got my view. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. Right, that's everything sorted, so all that's left to do is just get in the van and get going. I'm quite looking forward to this little park up, but for now I think we're going to call it and end the video right here. So thank you so much for coming along with me. I know I'm finally actually getting some travelling done. It's excited. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. A little bit at least anyway. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Much more to come, I am sure, because I've got an absolutely jam-packed full diary of things to do. I just hope I don't burn myself out with excitement too soon. Yeah, well, thanks once again for watching. If you're not subscribed, go hit that button and hit the notification bell if you feel like it. Thank you very much to our Patreons, as always, and everybody else who has watched, commented, liked, all the Instagram, YouTube, everything. We appreciate every single one of you. See you next week. Bye.